Hey everybody, this is JBuzzsaw79 here with the X-Wing video. It is January 5th of 2017. I apologize I've been putting up lately for X-Wing, but I've been really working on getting Mage War started out, and just with all the holiday stuff, I've been very limited on doing things. However, I have of course bought the Striker and the U-Wing when it came out, and so I really wanted to start by putting some videos up for the new year by addressing these ships and some ideas I've had, and these are kind of wacky, so bear with me. Let's get right into them though, so we can go through this quickly as we can. Alright, so I want to move this up here and try to go down the line here. I'm going to let this focus a little bit. I apologize again. I have to do something better for my rack for showing this, but this is what we're going to go with for now. So first up, Mega Specialist, 2 attack, 2 defense, 3 hull, 3 shields, focus, target lock, barrel roll, elite system missile tech, 25. Of course, the title gives you an extra shot out of the front. I love trick shot on these guys because of the fact that, you know, with that title on, I can shoot out the front or the back, so it gives me 2 arcs. And I'm shooting through the breast either way, hopefully, to get the extra dice involved in that. If it's out the front and it's a block shot, now I've got 2 extra dice out the front. So there's that. System Jammer, just to put it on here, it helps keep this ship a lot more alive than what you'd think. With also, it's partially blocked here. Probably there was a cluster sensor on there, so you can turn a blank into an evade by spending a focus. Last of all, the lightweight frame is in here as well, which essentially, if somebody shoots at you with more dice than the defense dice you have, you get an extra defense dice. What does that mean? Well, in this particular scenario, and bear with me on this, but this is essentially a decked out version that's cheaper of a defender. The stat line for the ship becomes basically the same with 3-3, attack, defense, 3 hull, and 3 shields. That's a defender at its core, essentially, with just basically the title here and the lightweight frame there. That's a defender for 27 points. Base defender, you're looking at, what is it, 32, I think, and 34 for the ones with the elite slot. And that's without any upgrades, mind you. That is just a core defender. And this build currently, as I look at it, it seems like a defender to me. And of course, my phone would go off. Because why not? Everything happens at the worst times, it seems. All right, so we're going to ignore the phone. Because, phones. And move about here instead to the next ship. Now this is a ace, so to speak, but it is not really what we're kind of focusing on here. This is Tomax and the bomber there. He has the 8 pilot skill, 2 attack, 2 defense, 6 hull, no shields with elite, double torpedo, double missile, bomb for 24. Focus, target lock, barrel roll. Once per round. Barely, I'm very popular. I'm going to ignore that still and keep going. You can flip up an upgrade card, basically. So it allows you to get lots of useful upgrade cards that flipped. Most people I know, that they put them on, crack shot is one that seems to be the most popular and things like that. There's actually a lot of cards that he can use that become very interesting to use. But Lightning Reflex is the one for me. White and green maneuvers, you basically can rotate the ship at the end of that, 180, take a stress, and flip this down. He just lets you keep going. So his whole dial actually becomes crazy good, in my opinion, on this one. Next up is the shuttle, which removes the torpedo, missile, and bomb to give you crew slots. So far it's 1 point basically with 2 cards, so it's 25 points at this. And then I've gone ahead and added the Recon Specialist with Tactician on it. The Recon Specialist gives you an extra focus when you take a focus So it gives him 1 to use for defense, ideally, and 1 to use for attacking with. Or both for defense if the need arises. Tactician allows you to put stress on at range 2. So at range 1, you get extra dice. At range 2, you'll get a stress. At range 3, well, at normal conditions, you get the extra dice. But with adding the light frame in here, suddenly now this is a doubled hull TIE fighter. I mean, again, I'm asking you to stretch a little bit, but in essence, if you had a basic bomber, which is 16 points, and you put the title on with Recon Specialist and Tactician and the frame, suddenly you have, what would that be? That would be 7 points. It would be 23 points for a ship that has 2 focus, ideally a turn, with the ability to give stress at range 2, with at range 1, 3 attack, 3 defense, 6 hull, and no shields. Again, to me this screams budget, and it should be exciting to fly. I admit I've not flown this yet, but I am exceptionally excited to do so. The last ship here is, I'm trying to get this down to about 8 minutes here. I apologize if I do go over. The last one is a little bit more simple, but it is a Sigma Phantom. Again, everybody tells me you gotta cloak with it. You gotta put the advanced cloak on them, or you gotta use the accelerator. Not in this case. I'm just running, again, the light frame with the sensor jammer and a recon specialist. Why? Because, well, it reminds me of the Inquisitor. And again, I understand the pilot skill itself is low, but at range 1, you have a 5-dice ship with 3 defense with 2 hull, 2 shields. At range 2, you have a 4, 4, 3, 2, 2 again. For a basic guy with the focus, barrel, and evade actions. But if you take recon special and you take double focus, they roll, let's say, 3 hits against you. I had no focus. You turn one away from the jammer, you possibly evade the whole shot. At range 2, this is a pretty good ship. I mean, you're not giving them extra dice for a primary weapon, but you're running a 4-dice weapon. You put this on, you shouldn't add a Y-wing, or maybe not a Y-wing. Let's say Ghost, Phantom, the Ghost Phantom ship, or Imperial Shuttle, anything like that, I guess, is really good. Anything with three dice gives this a 3-dice defense. I think this might be a little bit more of a stretch. I mean, considering the points, but something to think about. Something to think about. So, yeah, this is my first thing here. Again, I have not played this build yet, and I apologize for that because I have no feedback for that side of things. But I got another one coming up using, again, these lightweight frames, if I can talk, for some builds. So tell me what you think. Thumbs up if you like this, thumbs down if you did not. Comments as to why or things you might do different. And always, please, if you have time, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. And it makes me feel good to know that people are not just watching at this point, but also interested in hearing my crazy words I speak. So I thank you for your time, and I appreciate it. And this is Jay Buzzsaw 79 signing off. See you again later.